Welcome to Harry Potter and the Anxious Millennials, a show where we delve week by week into each chapter of the Harry Potter series.
Whenever I think of Al Roker, all I can think of is Mr. President, Mr. Vice President, Mr. Vice President. And then he comes and shakes his hand and he literally like drops his microphone and just like runs off. Have you seen that clip?
No.
Oh my God,
From
Allie,
what?
let me send it to you. You'll love it.
No,
You've
I think
never
about
seen
him
it either?
I think about him pushing away the stick of butter. Saying, "Get out of here, butter."
Wow, really anti-BTS, Al Roker. Come on now. What is that about?
The stick of butter.
Okay, I'll find it. You can start if you want, Adam. I'll just find it and send it in our group chat.
Hello. This
oh my
week
God.
we've
oh my
absolutely read chapter. What was
Absolutely.
it? Chapter 14 called Snape's Grudge. Is that right? I didn't even open my. Hold on. Let me open my
Yes.
note first.
Do Tabitha takes over. Do Tabitha
Chapter-
takes over.
Oh, hi guys. I'm Tabitha Coffee. And what does she say? What
This
is
one's
the
got
bit?
this one's got a band-aid. Details
This
matter.
one's got a band-aid on a finger.
So good.
Details
Kate McKinnon
matter.
is a treasure.
Details matter.
She is a
This
treasure.
week, yes, Snape's Grudge. So Ellie, what happens in the chapter?
Allie,
Ellie,
mate.
Harry gets found out.
Caught red-handed.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Should I say it differently? Snape is onto Harry.
Hot.
Are you drinking warm milk with one drop of coffee, Adam?
That's the idea, yeah.
Okay, Snape's Grudge. Can we talk about just really quickly the illustration at the beginning of this chapter? Because Snape is ugly as hell.
You have
Yeah.
to show me.
He's got this weird facial hair going on. Can you see it?
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what he looks like? He
With
looks
like a
the-
receding hairline.
Isn't there
Sorry.
a cat in Aristocats
Isn't there a
that
cat?
looks like this?
In what?
Isn't there a cat
I'm
in
gonna open it up.
Aristocats that looks like this? Yeah, I was like, Adam, just Google it. This isn't good enough quality.
Bottoms
My
up.
iMacs from 2017. Okay, we don't all have a nice iMac like Adam.
A cat that looks like that? Who's the illustrator again? Can you remind me?
Mary Grand Prix.
For this?
I really like her style. I think it's so cool.
How would you say that in a correct French dialect, Adam?
Grand Prix.
Oh, really? Oh, that wasn't as
Yeah.
exciting as I thought it was going to be. Grand Prix.
I don't always love the covers, but I do always like the chapter illustrations. I think they're really good.
Ah!
Yeah. I mean, I think
Oh,
they're just so...
Jesus Christ.
There's like a sentimental element to them now, too, for me. I need to remember to look in my illustrated copy that you got me, Adam, because I have not been looking at it since the Hippogriff chapter. I think that was the last time I looked, because there was that beautiful sketch. Yeah. I still think about that, and it makes me laugh. That and Adam doing ball and chain. It's so funny.
Ari could never have thrived before the invention of TVs. Ari could never have lived honestly, even pre VHS, because
What would I
she
have
wouldn't
done?
be. She wouldn't have been able to rewatch the things she enjoyed to watch over and over and over.
Oh my God, live TV! I would be so sad.
What
I
would you
just be
do?
like, yeah.
Oh, just hoping for the day it reruns.
I would just die on the spot. I
Yeah.
just wouldn't be able to.
No, come back!
Do you know how many times I rewound that video? There was a BTS video where Namjoon had his jacket off and his arms were out, and the amount of times they rewound that, yeah. I won't tell you how many times. That's how many.
Ari's fully like,
Did you see Lucille? Did you see Lucy put the chocolates in her mouth? Did you see it?
I would just be like yelling at the TV or yelling at whoever was watching it with me, being like, "Did you see it? You missed it! Oh, you missed it! Oh, the night's ruined. Turn it off. Just turn it off."
I'm gonna read a book.
Yeah, I would just read the same part in a book over and over again.
Yeah,
That's what I would do.
it's the same. It's the same.
What is this
I'm
supposed
so
to
sorry,
be?
Allie. Huh?
In the illustrated copy, when the chapter
What?
starts? What is this? Oh,
A chicken,
Hagrid's,
probably.
Hagrid's suit.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what?
It's his like coat.
You know how I feel about that? I wasn't planning on talking about the suit, but you know how I felt about that? I was like, you know what? Don't make fun of that. He probably had to make it for himself.
Yeah, what suits come in his size?
You think Hagrid can just go to a big and tall store and find something that fits him?
Yeah. He's
He
too
walks
big and
in-
too tall for big and tall.
Also, where do wizards get their clothes? Like, there's Madame Malkin's, which is like for school robes, but there's never like a.
They go to
Right?
Deb.
They go to
Deb!
where all the wizards and witches shop.
That's Adam then made that joke about I said I got my top from Banana Republic, and he said, "Really? Not Deb? I thought it was Deb."
I didn't know it was a top. I thought it was a dress that he was like, I thought that was from
Well,
Deb.
no,
No, I'm
today,
talking about the one she's wearing
the
right
one that
now.
I'm wearing right now. I was like,
okay.
"This is from Banana Republic," and he was like, "Oh, I thought it was from Deb."
It was what we call in comedy a callback.
That dress that is like circulating the internet right now, that's like, tell me you're however old without telling me your actual age. And it's just a picture of that like umpire waist, black top with a pink belt sash,
Oh,
and then
God.
zebra print. And like some of my friends from college were posting that, being like, "Oh yeah, like this was like the hot dress." And I was like, that literally is from Deb. That dress is actually from Deb. I got my
I
signature
thought-
dress freshman year from Deb.
I thought when you started the story, you were going to be like, I just saw that thing that's just going around the internet, but it was going to be the black and blue or the white and gold dress. And I was like,
Yes.
You're a little late.
I just saw this dress, white or gold, brown and blue. What is it? Green and blue?
Black and blue. Mm-hmm.
I think I saw black and blue at first, but then eventually I saw the white and gold, if I recall. Yeah, that was crazy when that was happening. That, and then like the shoes. There was a pair of shoes that it was a similar thing.
There was
now it's
a
a girl
digital
behind a grass
billboard
wall
by our house, because this was back when we lived in Orlando. This is my favorite episode we've ever done. I want you to know, because we have not even talked about the chapter yet.
I'm just happy to see you guys. I
wanted to explain
I felt so
the
bad
Deb
last
thing.
episode.
If you kept it, I was going to explain the Deb thing, but you can go ahead and tell your story, Adam.
Well, just
Explain-
that when
You
we
can
lived in
explain the Deb
when
thing.
when we lived in Orlando, there was like a digital billboard by our apartment, and when that whole black and blue, white and gold dress thing happened, like 2 days later, the billboard had changed because it was like advertising. It was advertising the billboard basically because they didn't have any advertising for it, and it was like, do you want to make your like advertisement as like popular as like this meme or whatever? And I was like, because it was like 2014, and I was like, we're putting memes on billboards.
That's what we're doing now.
Ah! Horrifying.
NFT. So listeners, if Adam keeps this conversation in, who's to say if he will or he won't? But
maybe there's a bonus.
when I was
Maybe
in
there's a bonus.
when I was in college, I worked at Urban Outfitters, and so most of my clothing at that time was from Urban Outfitters. And I had gone for the weekend to Chicago because I was going to see Darren Criss in concert. And
Was it just him, or was that when he was touring with Leah
it was
Michelle?
just him. This was
Okay.
although I did see him on that tour as well. I went. So I had worn I thought it was red, but I guess that it could be seen as like a pink. It was a light red. It was an A-line dress. It was very cute, short
I want to
sleeve
see
dress.
a picture of it.
And I saw Adam, and he said, "Where did you get that dress from, Deb?"
Which is a great store.
And
What are we talking about?
Do you have a picture of the dress? Can I see it?
I would have
Like,
to search the archives. I don't know.
You don't have a
Right.
picture of yourself.
The
at
Library
concert?
of Congress only
yeah, I
has
would have
it.
to, I would have
Library
to
of
really
Congress.
search and see if
Okay.
I could find it.
I'll call the Library of Congress. I'll ask
I
them
might
to
have
look.
like texted Adam a picture of it. Although that might have
I
been
remember
when I had
it
my
being
old
an
phone.
animal print, but I guess it wasn't.
No, it was red. And he said, "Where did you get
Okay.
that dress from, Deb?" And I was so taken aback and startled by the insult that I never wore that dress again.
Adam has that effect.
I
You're
never
like,
First of all,
I
it
will
was just a
never-
query. It was just a question. There was absolutely no attachment to it in
Okay,
regards to anything.
Why don't
But
you give us
Deb-
a line reading then of how you said it?
Deb
Okay,
is
okay,
such
okay.
a specific
This is
store.
This is how I said it. So let's get something straight here.
Okay, sure, yeah.
ladies.
Clear the record.
Allie walks up, and I notice this stunning Luke she has on.
Luke.
And
Luke.
always the supportive friend. I say, "Oh, where did you get that dress, Deb?" Like just like that.
The shrug. Where did you get that dress? Where'd you get that dress?
Oh my god.
The shrug.
Such an ass.
Your best, what's his name from Queer Eye? Jonathan. Your
Mhm.
best Jonathan
JVN.
impression.
My JVN.
Yeah, JVN.
Someone also that Allie saw in live.
Oh, here's a picture of the dress. I do have a picture. I'll send it to you guys. I don't have it on. But
And I will post it on the Instagram story. And listeners, do you think will you say that this dress is from Deb or not from Deb?
and you
Let's
know,
do a
it's
poll.
funny because the picture had to have been from late 2014. So I kept it for a good 2 years, but
never wore it
it.
again.
I couldn't bring
Wow.
myself
They don't
to wear it.
exist anymore. Deb doesn't exist.
Yeah. They shut down.
Also, it was founded in 1932.
I think I remember hearing that.
It's from Philly.
Was this dress actually from Urban?
Oh,
Yeah,
I want to
I
see the
think
dress.
that's cute. I
Thought it was too, Ari.
Yeah, I think
It looks like a
the-
Zara dress, actually.
or like a dress you would have gotten from Forever 21 or something like that. Like just the way that where the waist sits and how it's
Yeah.
like pretty like simplistic. I don't know
Mhm.
if I would say Deb though. I mean the texture is too
No,
high
it's not a
quality
Deb
for
dress at
Deb.
all. It's absolutely not a Deb dress at all. It was absolutely me being a dick.
Adam, she took that to therapy for months.
That was 6 months she had to unpack that.
Yeah.
You know how
Here's-
much money you owe her?
Here's a selfie that I clearly took when I was incredibly intoxicated and sent to you.
I have a note about like something in the first paragraph. I want to know if you have
took
the same note.
notes?
No. I take mental notes.
Okay.
I look at things and I'm
I
like,
take notes.
That's
'Cause
what
I
I do.
won't
I
remember.
actually, so when I'm reading a full book and doing book club with RJ, I don't take notes. But for this, I do take notes.
Good. Well, this matters more.
I have
Sorry
to
to say.
take I have to take notes or I won't. I'll forget. I know I'll forget something. You have a note about the first paragraph?
Yeah, but I don't know. Well, I'll let Alex
Are you
start.
saying you want to start talking about the chapter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hat.
Like if I were
Also,
with
fuck
you right
both of you for
now-
not commenting on how cute this shirt is. You can go fuck yourselves.
Your shirt's really cute.
Thank you.
I-
It's
I
like
mean,
pulling
no.
teeth to get a compliment out of you people.
You did tell me
I'm
I
not
look
gonna
like
say
Joan
anything now.
Calamezzo, so.
I complimented both of your outfits last time.
Yeah,
you
and that
did
was
not
last time.
I just like
And today
Well,
is a
maybe
new
I would-
day.
Well, maybe I would give you a compliment if you actually received them. I don't
We
even
had to
think
have
you
a
said
whole
thank
fucking
you.
conversation about your goddamn eyebrows and how they're cute now.
Yes, we did. Correct. You are right. And how they're cute now.
No, I just got this. It's from Bonobos. I've never bought anything from
Bonobos?
them, and I was like kind of nervous about the sizing because it was their final sale, and it was like my size, but it was like a tailored cut, and I was like, "Ooh, I hope it's not. I didn't want it
Too
to be like too
tight or
tight."
anything.
I always
Yeah,
have
but it
problem
fits really
around
well.
the armhole. Yeah,
Mm.
where like
I have it in my big spare tire that I have.
I still have an issue with like jeans, underwear. Like it's always like loose on my waist or my hips, but like too tight on my fucking ass. Like I still have that problem. You would think that they would have invented like with how like popular it is to have like a fat ass now, you think they would have made pants.
honey, you
that
need to buy
fit.
some apple bottom jeans.
Yes, and boots
Get
with
some-
the fur.
Fur!
Get some House of Darien.
Okay, I'll
Mhm.
look for apple bottom jeans.
Juicy couture. Just get a
think there was-
tracksuit.
I did one time on Instagram see an ad for like it was like hippie or like curvy jeans or something like that, and I was like, maybe I need to look for that. Typically with high-waisted jeans, it's okay because
Mhm.
they're supposed to be
Yeah.
high-waisted, so that at least is like somewhat better. But like even with like the ones that I got from Target that I really like after I've worn them for like 15-20 minutes, the waist like starts to droop, and I'm like,
You also just have like a good body for high-waisted pants though, because like it makes your legs look so long.
thank you. But apparently these low-rise jeans are coming back in,
Yes,
and I
they
am
are.
horrified.
Also,
I will not wear
Jinkos
them.
are coming back.
I don't
Or
like whenever
Jinkos.
people are like they're coming back. I'm like, for other people, not for me.
Yeah, okay. Agreed.
I'm not interested in wearing what other people are wearing.
I will never wear high-waisted or low-rise jeans ever again, I don't think. Unless
No.
I had to do it for like a role or a shoot. Like that would be the only reason. I would never wear them just for fun. How did we wear them for as long as we did? Like what? Ugh. High-waisted is the way to go.
Yes. Yes, it is.
What did you say? Jinko? What are Jinkos?
I just sent a picture in the group chat.
Oh, I know what Jinko jeans are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. No, I kind of like those. The only thing I don't like is that the bottoms, if they drag on the floor, like, do you remember when we would wear bell-bottom jeans? I think
Like
I might
flare
have worn them
jeans,
for
yeah.
the longest. Yes.
Flare
I
jeans.
wore
I
in
didn't
like
wear them.
in middle school. I was big on flare jeans, but yeah,
Yeah,
I would
me
get
too.
like
The
up to
closest
my
I got was, like,
mid-calf,
The
be all
closest I
wet.
got was like boot cut. That was like the most flare I would have
Oh,
on my
okay.
jeans.
Yeah, they were more popular for
But guys didn't really
women
have
at the time.
options, especially
Yeah.
in Indiana.
Correct. Yes. Yeah, those I like, but I really don't miss the jeans dragging on the floor. That's why I like the cropped pants that are coming back in now, because I'm like, yeah, those are way more comfortable and they don't get dirty at all.
I love
But-
a jogger jean.
Yeah.
Ugh,
My
they're so
friend Liz
comfy.
calls them yoggers.
jogger
Joggers.
jeans.
Yoggers.
Joggers.
I love a train ride. That's Adam.
I love a train ride.
When we were
What?
going to the Getty.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
he
Oh,
was like, I
yeah,
love
the
a
little
train
train, yeah.
ride.
yeah.
Little train.
So
you take
cute,
up.
little up the mountain. It was so cute.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, there's a boy
Well.
wizard.
Well,
His name's Harry. And so at the start of the chapter, I'm going to do this without an accent. I'm going to do this entire chapter without doing a bad A.
Oh,
a
you're
proper-
Midwestern. Your
I was
accent.
telling when I was in Chicago, Adam started to edit the episode, and I said to him, I was like, until you guys said something, I did not realize that I had such a heavy accent. I was like, I swear to God, I didn't realize. And now, like, I'm
Well-
like, oh my God.
Well, I mean, Adam and I we were relocated to other areas of the US. So that might, like, if we were where you are, we probably also would have, it would be just as present, I
Well,
think.
and we had like literal training of like voice and diction to like think
Yes,
about
that
how
as
like
well.
you create sounds in your
Yeah.
mouth.
Yeah.
I
But
still
he went
have it
down
though.
south. Yeah. Well, especially if we all get together or like on
Mhm.
this podcast, I feel like it comes out of me and Adam even more.
Yeah.
Because of
But-
me.
No, just because we're all together. So it's the dialect
Yeah.
that we're
It's like
all
when
like.
it's like when
used to.
Southern people like go back to the South, they like start to like pick it back up again the more they talk.
I do remember though thinking, I don't know if you guys feel this way about my mom, but I do remember thinking that both of your moms have a very strong, like, just like
Yes.
Midwestern accent. I don't know how else to say it.
My mom and I have the same voice.
Sure, yeah.
And
You
you
have the
know what?
same- You have the
I
same timbre. I wouldn't say
Yeah,
you have
timbre.
the same. Yeah.
Well,
Timbre.
if we're
Timbre
on the
is fine.
phone, it's very similar. I should see. I think I have a voice recording, an audio recording of my grandma,
And it sounds like
and
both
it's.
of you?
I mean, she's like if you were to do like when people do like caricature versions of my voice and they make fun of it. That's what my grandma sounded like. So, but I loved it. She was so loud and so brash and so obnoxious, and I loved it. Like. So I'll have to see if I can
She
find
lived
her.
in Buffalo, right?
She lived in
I
Buffalo.
don't know. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. Every
Okay.
person I've ever met from Buffalo has like a very strong accent, and I don't know
Mm.
if it's like specifically the Niagara like area has like a thing. I don't know what it is, but
Maybe.
It could be. But yeah,
because there was a lady I
I was just going to say her voice was very distinctive the other day.
I told mom that you were like I didn't notice that I had an accent, and my mom was like, Allie didn't know she had an accent.
That's what I told you that Michael was like, I always think that Allie's doing a bit on the podcast until I realize it's just like her like talking like heatedly
Mhm.
and it's just her like Midwestern
Her
accent
cadence,
coming out.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
because I've told you that he will like die laughing at me sometimes if I'm watching something and he'll like call me from the kitchen or another room. I'll be like, huh? And he's always like, huh?
Yeah.
It's
We used to make fun of my sister because she would always be like, "Hey, ma'am." It was that
Diana?
ma'am.
Eh,
No,
yeah.
Leslie.
Oh,
Leslie specifically
Leslie.
has a very hard accent.
Ma'am? Yeah.
eh. It's just so nasally, and I didn't even I remember like when I started to try to sing better, my dad was like, "You're singing through your nose," and I was like,
Oh
"Oh,
my god. Thanks,
thank you for the
Dad.
constructive criticism, Bob."
Robert.
Robert.
Bobbert. What's the next chapter called?
Sir Dix-a-lot. It's
have
the
it
Quidditch
here.
final.
Oh,
Yay!
The amount of Quidditch that we are subjected to.
I do remember when I was
Ah.
doing a show in like middle school and the director was like corrected me on saying get, G-E-T, because I would
Mhm.
say
What show?
get.
Gat? Oh,
Well,
get.
it was when, so do you remember the company that did shows with?
Yes.
So when we were
Mhm.
doing Alice in Wonderland, we never ended up performing it because something weird happened where they shut down the whole company. Like we were probably like a week or two away from tech, and they were like, "This is done now."
Was that with the guy in Mishawaka?
Yeah. No, his name was.
Okay.
It was. I can't remember what it was, but I was in it. It was me and like I remember was in it.
Yeah.
Sorry, who?
Remember him?
There's a Midwestern act. No, we were just talking about a hard A and
Yeah. I think was in it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I was in it.
who were you?
I
Were
was
you Alice?
I was the March Hare.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was the Dormouse in my production.
I was the March Hare and was the Mad Hatter, and we had a lot of fun.
Sure.
but the director of that was like, he said something about like people in our area saying get instead of get, and so
Was
it's
that
always been
8th
something.
grade? Was Footloose 8th into 9th? Or 7th into 8th?
Yeah, no, 8th into 9th.
Okay, then that's definitely... Footloose was a part of my coming out
Coming
story.
out, yeah.
Because I saw it and I really liked... What's his name? The model. And I was... And I
Who
like...
didn't?
Yeah,
He was dating.
everyone did.
So attractive.
He was dating.
Everyone.
Him were a couple during that
Can
time.
you imagine
guys.
having that bone structure? Can you imagine?
No.
Just look...
No.
I think might have dated him.
I don't think we talk enough in this country or in the world about
I don't
pretty privilege. I really don't think we
yeah.
discuss it enough. I'm just gonna say
it's
it.
a real thing.
Yeah. But he was. I was like, I want to like
be on him.
It wasn't even sexual. It was just like I just want to like want that I want this very close to me right now, and I didn't know how to like process that, and I was like.
So beautiful.
Clay High School.
Clay High School.
Home of the Colonials.
That
cheer, cheer for Clay Senior High. Go back the Colonials with every tie. We all love Clay, love
her well. Better
than
than
anyone can tell.
What the
the greatest song. Clay Senior High
Senior
will
High
win overall.
All her
Loyal sons are marching onward to victory.
Wow, so sexist.
While her loyal sons, because only men play games.
Loyal sons and daughters marching to right? Did they change
while her loyal sons go marching onward to victory. Because that line is pulled straight from the Notre Dame fight song.
Yeah, right. Go Clay. Ooh.
Go Clay.
What a time.
Whee! Also, purple and gold are a bad color combo.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I guess
we really want to talk about Harry Potter.
I like just chatting too, but yeah. Where do we leave off? Did we even start?
We didn't start.
Nope. We did not even begin.
Well, now that an hour and a half has gone by.
Yeah. Allie just said how long what the chapter's about. That's all Allie had done so far.
Well, because
you want to start like a new recording.
We tried to start, and then and then I got us on the whole accent thing, and then we just kept going.
Yeah.
Should I do share?
Just out of nowhere?
Yeah. What am I supposed to do?
Wow, a new one. A new song
Sit
for
around
you.
and that's my go-to karaoke song is Believe by Cher.
Yeah, but not on this podcast. You've only done burlesque,
Okay.
Cher. Are you not... When are you going to do Fernando, Cher? Mamma Mia 2.
Yes. The choreography
I've never
in
seen
that.
Mamma Mia
where
or
she
Mamma
just
Mia
like
2.
walks back and forth with the man.
No, I've never seen either
Legendary. That's what
Allie,
I'm saying. I like her with that blonde hair a lot.
She looks great.
I know her signature is black, but I like the blonde hair on her.
Allie, we have to
no
watch
matter
Mamma Mia 2.
how hard I try.
When I
you keep pushing me aside, and I can't
Can we watch Cats?
break through.
Can we watch Cats?
Yeah. So I was gonna
when you're
say,
here.
Okay, so before we go into the book, so I'm coming in.
That you're leaving.
Can you mute her?
I'm done.
Yes, actually, I can.
I'm done.
No,
I'm done.
don't. I was just kidding. Don't.
It's fine.
Don't silence her. Okay.
Nevertheless, she persisted.
Yeah, nevertheless. Okay. So, who actually said that, by the way?
Mitch
McConnell about Elizabeth.
That's why I'm sometimes like, when people like get that tattooed, I'm like, I don't know. It's still a Mitch McConnell quote at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was the one that said it.
Yeah.
He said that about Elizabeth
Warren, yeah.
Because they
I
censored
do like
her,
that,
didn't
though.
they?
I think it was, yeah.
I
And
do
he was
like
like,
that it was
she was
about-
warned,
Mhm.
nevertheless she persisted.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Like I like it, but I still am like I don't know that like I would be okay with
I
tattooing
would never
it on me.
tattoo. I would tattoo
Oh, not a tattoo. That was
a
my
turf logo on my back. Just kidding.
it was the cover.
Fuck
There was
you.
a really an artist made a very nice like was it a wallpaper maybe? But that was the cover of the banner on my Facebook before I deleted it.
Mhm.
Okay, so I fly.
I just have a
Into
brain. I
town.
don't know what you're talking about.
Can you hear the music?
No.
No,
Yeah, I can.
you can. I think you heard me.
RJ, turn off TXT.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this recording and then we're gonna start a new one because we're officially doing this now. Now that it's 1:42.